The title of this song is We Are All Related with Love. And you can see all the guests watching the live portrait, dancing and singing all together. Somebody dancing, somebody sending kiss. Sending love, the most important thing. For people that don't know, this is called The Love Movement and Canta con Amor by Nessi Gomes. Bellissimo, so cool. Thank you, Nessi. Thank you so much for your voice and your music.
Oh, we love Switzerland.
Vale, grande!
It's been a lot of time there.
Woo!
We never fight in Switzerland. We always going well. Something in the mountains or the air. We just nice.
I'm in the mountain, 1,800 kilometers. There is still some snow.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
You should come to visit me one day.
Oh,
Yes.
I'd love to.
Yeah, when it's all over.
Yes. I hope very soon.
So, question.
The questions. Because this is my
All right.
first time I participate. I didn't know.
Don't worry. We have nowhere to go. Take your time.
I mean, questions. There is so many questions to ask. When did you start writing music?
That's a good question.
Bye, Vale!
I think, well, I've always been a lover of music, and my brother, who's a lot older than me, he's like 11 years older than me, so I always used to sneak into his bedroom when he was out and kind of raid his CD collection. And with him being 11 years older than me, he had a huge library of different genres and different kinds of
Valentina
styles and different artists. So from a very
talking
young
to
age, I remember
698
being
participants,
in love with music, and
talking
how
to Nessi Gomes.
amazing it was to kind of take me to these different worlds and experiences. But I guess I started to write music when I was around about 15. Actually, I was writing poetry. That was my first port of call. I kind of had a lot of, at that age when you're young and 14, 15, you're going through so much anyhow, and I was kind of troubled a lot at that time of my life.
I'm so excited. I love
So
it.
this way of writing was a way for me to kind of get all these emotions out, because talking or speaking about whatever I was feeling just kind of kept me in this loop in my body, in my mind, in my spirit, and I just found this way to somehow communicate all these different energies that I was feeling internally, and it had a way to express itself. So that was, I guess, for me, it wasn't, I never really kind of looked at it, at writing or starting music because I wanted to be a musician, or I had this vision of being a musician on stage or anything like that. I was just deeply, I was very sad. I had a lot of difficult emotions, and I just found that whenever I sang or I wrote a song, it was like a bridge to somehow communicate parts of myself that I wasn't able to do in any other way. And that's, you know, for me, it was like a healing modality. That was it wasn't about performing. It wasn't about, I want people to see me. It was just because it felt like a medicine, and incredibly powerful in that sense. And I really contribute a lot of my healing, my mental health healing, down to that, down to being able to play music and sing and express how I feel. You know, sometimes I don't have the words. You know, even to this day, sometimes words don't come to me very easily, but the energy of the voice doesn't lie. It's just what it is in the moment, and somehow just by singing a certain note can somehow bring you a variety of different feelings, you know. And for me, that was the power of writing and singing, and for me that was my starting point, and this is what led me to kind of explore that journey of healing through the voice and through playing music.
And not too many happy songs.
No, but it's not about not being happy. I feel like it's so important to have space for those emotions, you know. It's like, yes, it's important, you know, like we have those songs of celebration, and I love that. And I love that we have a space to, you know, celebrate who we are. But sometimes we don't feel like celebrating. Sometimes we're suffering. Sometimes we're going through pain. And I think it's just important to be able to express those parts of ourselves. And coming from, you know, my family are Portuguese, and I listened a lot to fado music growing up in the house, and it's always these kind of, you know, feeling of pain and nostalgia, but there's so much beauty in that for me. There's so much poetry in that, you know. For me, it's like, you know, I'm driving around my little island, and obviously everybody's in lockdown, and it brings a lot of intensity as well, you know. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that question, Valentina. Thank you so much.
Dancing with Nessi Gomes live concert. Thank you for sharing this music with us. Sharing love to everyone.